What's up, guys? Big Sarge here, bringing back ODE Tempest. That's right, ODE Tempest is back on the table with the Katana, hitting him with the heavy throw damage. This is how we make it happen. We went full charge into Courage, sitting MR17, so I got 42 skill points laying down into the Courage. Bumping over the Talisman, we're rocking the Koga Lokan. This is for that plus 10 attack, the plus 2 courage, and a little bit of that physical defense that we love so much. Obviously, we're rocking ODE Tempest, as we stated. For the upgrades, I would highly encourage you to fully stack Mora's Pride for that courage increase, as well as Everbound to get that maximum life as much as possible so you can take a hit or two. We went full stacks into Voided to get Pulse Smite damage. And we hit Sympathy. As always, we got to keep that life afloat when we're fighting those level 50 plus, 60 plus mobs. So Sympathy helps us keep our life charged. Voided, fully stacked, like we were saying, you're going to be doing smites for 650 damage. 650 damage on a smite. They're going to be left, right, left, right, left, right. Smite, smite, smite. So that's how I'd encourage you to pull Mora's Pride. Running the weapon, like we stated, we're running the Katana, and we have done a Blessed by Mora joinery to attune it to Courage, as well as have the increase in plus 25 perfect throw damage. Perfect throw damage. As you can see in the gameplay right above my head, we're only throwing this spear around like the great Achilles, man. We're absolutely crushing it. All right, the ruin that we're running is the split bolt. This is why we spec'd into throw damage, because the split bolt is just a great ruin for getting that throw damage going and the greatness for the additional projectiles. For the offensive slot, we went into the Waddler for the plus 23 throw damage. On our supportive slots, we took the Astute, recalling after hitting an enemy increases damage of the next melee attack that strikes by 25%. Recalling simply means you throw the spear, you recall it back to you. The next spear has a plus 25 damage increase to it, coupled with the Waddler. More throw damage, more throw damage. And then we went with the Drudger. Perfect throws have an additional 1 in 5 chance to smite. As you can see, smites are getting activated left and right. 650 damage here, 650 damage there. Runes of galore. Throwing 20,000 spears. Everything is freaking epic, man. And then for our sidearm, as always, we have an orbitaling dagger of some sort. This time we went with the thrice sprunes due to the attunement to the courage. We add for a polished joinery for plus damage, plus 25% headshot multiplier, plus 20% weapon recharge rate. All we really cared about was the recharge rate so we can get those orbital daggers going a little bit faster. No real change to how we run our orbital daggers, but in case this is the first video you've ever watched, on the offensive slot, we are going with the Tireless Beaver. Orbiting fly blades reduce enemy armor by 10%. Shredding armor, allowing us to hit 750,000 throw damage. It gets disgusting. It gets disgusting. And then for the supportive slot, we did the Ambling for perfect orbiting fly blades have an additional 1 in 17 chance to smite. Smites galore, smites galore. Defensive, you can do what you want with. We stacked physical armor and magic armor. Moving into the combat arts. We took the throw damage pipeline, obviously. So perfect throw. Throw polearms with more speed, taunt muscles. Throwing off, increased stagger on throwing attacks. As you can see up there, I'm staggering bosses left and right, going and doing finisher damage for 1,000 each poke. It's insane. They hardly can even make it to you half the time. And when they do, you just hit your number 3 skill and you got super magic armor and you take no defense, charge up the next perfect throw. They're probably going to get staggered on their arse on that one, and then you just stab them in the ground. And then we have a Salted Blade, not necessary. I would encourage you to fully stack Smitten, increasing your chance of smite. And yeah, that's really all you really go down the middle pipeline. Go down the middle pipeline for the combat arts. And then as stated, we have the full stack of courage. So you can see by the gameplay, ODE Tempest, it's back in Preludes 12. We're having a great time with it. I hope you guys enjoy this. Hopefully this puts ODE Tempest back into your serving tray of extra deliciousness to drop on the Odin as the envoy of excellence. You know what I'm saying? Have a great time with it. Enjoy it. Stay classy.